I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a test question on limits. So in introduction to calculus, you're going to expect a couple of questions on limits. This is the one which is kind of difficult to do, but we can actually do it in a couple of methods. Let us see how to solve such a question. Question is evaluate limit if it exists. Sometimes the limits may not exist, right? Limit when x approaches minus 64 of the function, which is cube root of x plus 4 divided by x to the power of 4 over 3 plus 64 x to the power of 1 over 3. So that is the question for you. You can pause the video, solve, and then look into my suggestions. Now, how to do such a question? Now, it seems that we could use a cube plus b cube formula to solve this question. Now, the denominator part, let's look into that part in greater details. So what I will do here is I'll rewrite the question first. Limit x approaches minus 64. So we have cube root of x plus 4. So let us write, okay, x to the power of 1 over 3 is the cube root plus 4. Okay, denominator here is x to the power of 4 over 3. And here we have 1 over 3. So we can take x to the power of 1 over 3 common. Do you see that? If I do that, then what do I get? 4 over 3 minus 1 over 3, that gives me x. So I get x here plus 64. So that is what I get once I factor x to the power of 1 over 3. Right? Now we can use the formula a cube minus b cube. Let us see how. So we have limit x approaches minus 64, and the numerator is x to the power of 1 over 3 plus 4, and the denominator is x to the power of 1 over 3 times. X could be written as cube of cube root. Do you get the point, right? So x could be written as cube of cube root. So I'm writing this x as cube root 3 cube. Do you see that? Cube, right? And similarly, I could write 64 as 4 cube. Now I can expand denominator using a cube plus b cube formula, right? So we have here x to the power of 1 over 3 plus 4 in the numerator, and in the denominator we have x to the power of 1 over 3 times. Now this thing is like a cube plus b cube. So I'll write a plus b, which is x to the power of 1 over 3 plus 4 times a square, which is x to the power of 2 over 3. That is x squared plus product of these two plus 4x to the power of 1 over 3 plus 4 square, which is 16. So that is how you can expand it, right? So now you can see that the numerator cancels out with this. So at this stage, what we can do is we can substitute minus 64 for x, right? So we get, and I forgot to write limit here. So let me write here like this, limit x approaches minus 64. So let's substitute 64 minus 64 and see what do we get. So the numerator is 1 for us. Okay, so 1. X to the power of 1 over 3 means minus 64 cube root, correct? Times minus 64 to the power of 2 over 3 plus 4 times minus 64 to the power of 1 over 3 plus 16, correct? That is what we get in the denominator. Now, cube root of 64 minus 64 is minus 4, correct? So let's write down here very clearly, cube root of minus 64 is equals to minus 4, correct? So we'll substitute that and then find the answer. So what we get here is 1 over, this is minus 4, so we get minus 4 here. Now within these brackets, this is cube root is minus 4 and its square will be 16, so positive 16. And here cube root is minus 4, so minus 4 times plus 4 will give us minus 16. And in this particular case, we have here plus 16, right? So I'll write plus 16 here. So that gives us our answer as 1, and that too because we have minus here. 16 minus 16 is 0. And 4 times 16, right? So 32 times, so 64, right? 4 times 16. So we get 16 times 4 as equals to 64, right? So minus 1 over 64 is our answer. So that is the way we could solve this particular limits question. Now there is an alternate method which you can also use. I will not completely get into that, but I'll give you a hint. So the alternate method is that you could substitute at this stage cube root of x as equals to u, right? And then go further from there, right? And in that case, if cube root of x is u, then x is equals to u cube. And the limit changes when you say x approaches minus 64. Then u will approach what? U will approach cube root of minus 64. So we have u approaching minus 4, correct? So if you do this substitution, then the question changes, and you would write the same question as limit u approaches minus 4 of, instead of this we'll write u plus 4 divided by, now so I'll use this expression u times u cube plus 4 cube, correct? And then you can do same thing what we did, that means steps are same, correct? And then solve as I did. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.